in theory, should be safe, but there's also a lot of ways to get on top of him with a Viego on the flank. You know, Equalizer can hit him from far away. If he gets caught by an Azir ult, it is very, very dangerous, and Rich needs to back away. Good spacing. As Nongshim have complete control of the top side of the map right now after the attempt from Andil forces him to back. Doesn't have level 6 still, of course, and so winning this fight after losing control is going to be tough. As,
yeah, there's the bullet time just thrown out by Jiu. Picks up the kill onto the Skarner at the same time, and Gideon transforms into the Skarner himself, and he's going to be able to steal away the whole jungle. Oh man, this entire top side left up. Possibly these Krugs as well. Gideon, a big advantage.
You know, have you ever seen someone wear 2 belts in real life at the same time?
Yeah, Han Solo.
Only Han Solo can pull it off. Otherwise, it looks silly.
It does.
And like that's fun right
Kingen
now.
gonna have to flash.
He thinks he's Han Solo.
Yeah.
He shows up to the bar with 2 belts on. Everyone's like, "Man, take one of those off, or you can't sit at our table."
Yeah.
Because he's got no money and he's not feeling good about it. As Lehens doesn't care.
See how much Calyx cares about it. Rocks are now on the ground. Emperor's Divide up and available. Equalizer comes on through. Let's see whether Calyx can actually... Oh no, Emperor's Divide not up just yet. Rich has actually turned up as well, but he's used his entire first salvo, and it hasn't really found the mark. Actually has to flash away. See whether that is still going to be the case. Is Andil turning up? Right place, right time right now?
Yeah, this is him trying to keep UCal from being dove here. It's going to be still quite challenging. Big wave.
Yep, Solar Flare is going to connect, and they look to just get on top of UCal. Andil is playing defense really nicely, though, as the bullet time came on through. Still, UCal going to die, and the curtain call from over the wall here might need to be cancelled as the last bullet does fly on through. Still, that is a lot of value.
And I feel like just not quite comfortable enough to come over and deny this, and instead decides to just deny some minions by pushing into the turret. Doesn't pick up a plate, but still.
Yep.
One small little angle there for DRX.
And we need to go back to this. We will be checking out the replay very, very soon. And then even double ups off the minion into him as well. My goodness. Okay, Kingen scrap shielding will get impaled as UCal puts the rocks down and then just shoves him on top of them. Man, Kingen just can't do anything. He is just dead. And this is the value of that huge frontline Skarner starting to actually work out. Rich, the ground deadly flourish. Not going to quite find the angle there as Sponge with a drive-by, and Jiu just says, all right, I guess we're not allowed to move towards this river. I'm going to get this mid wave shoved in. And okay, Headbutt Pulverize going to connect. But that's a Leona. Do not engage onto her. As Lehens not going to get impaled. The flash forward is a little bit of a waste of time. And Shelly's still getting amongst it. It's UCal that actually locks that one down. But can they keep themselves alive in the fight? Kingen finding some value with the equalizer, but not quite enough. They go 1-for-1 as the Viego's already gone down. Emperor's Divide just to get them out of there as the flash forward. Rich able to pick up the kill onto Calyx. And Jiu just trying to keep them in one spot so he can kill them all. Lazyfield going to die as well. Flamethrower from Kingen will be his worst enemy. But in the end, like, it was a one fight, but at least the Rift Herald goes over to DRX.
Yeah, they do end up picking up the DRX Herald there, and Nongshim are going to be able to get a turret here in the top side in exchange. They have Demolish here to proc, so it's a big win for them. Think of clean League of Legends. These two teams usually not the first two to come to mind, but we're seeing it. And,
we're engaging on the Lehens again. And that is often a bad move. Double stun, down goes UCal immediately. The bullet time value has been disgusting in this game. Welcome back to you, by the way. Brilliant performance. Kingen also is just going to cook Lazyfield. And they will move back, look for this Hextech Dragon. And Nongshim, that's a good way to solidify yourself in this game.
Yeah, and for DRX, engaging on the Leona, as you pointed out, is not necessarily the best way to start things off, as he has Aftershock, he has Eclipse, he is not going to die.
Nope. Even here, as Sponge was thinking about going for that particular option, Jiu not going to be as lucky as he looks to walk his way out. Gets a shield, and the Bloodthirster did kind of keep me
It kept it interested?
Yeah, it kept me interested for a second.
It's like, wait a minute, but no.
Did UCal get, like, put in, like, was he frozen in Carbonite? Maybe he's the one that has 2 belts, dude. Like, I don't know. Just had some time out.
I don't know, but I mean, he's certainly very far behind in this game and is looking for that Leandri's purchase, but it's not going to happen, not for this upcoming fight necessarily, as Nongshim, there's no reason to force. Just reminding you.
Well, there is a bullet time as the Weaver's Wall from UCal. He's continuing to try and make a play here. As, let's see, Seismic Shove does find the Misfortune, and down she goes once again. I'm really, like, Caustic Curses is so real, man.
Yeah, what was that?
I was, like, in that team fight around the Dragon, I was like, Gio, that's so great that you're playing this well. And then twice in a row, things haven't been as great. This is great for Gideon, though. He's going to start with the first kill. Let's see how much more he can get. Takes a long time to kill the Hens as Sponge going to go down. Emperor's Divide just going to hoover up the Jhin. But Calix is still going to fall. Gideon doesn't have as much damage just yet.
I think we're devolving away from the clean League of Legends Atlas that I was talking about earlier. I'm not sure we're maybe I spoke too soon. Are they real in this one? We're just going to have to wait and see where we end up, as they are going to start an Oticon right now, which has been not great for a lot of our teams here, as Rich does have TP and will show up.
They have some
damage though, yeah.
Yeah, this is just down as... Oh my god, he steals it! Okay, bullet time is going to be the end of Lazy Feel, as we can see. Gideon, it's his turn to be the very long-range Jhin, and he actually picks off Yukao. Seismic Shove throws away Gio, but he doesn't care. They're going to grab a double kill. They had to sacrifice the Oticon for it. I don't know how that smite even worked. It looked like he threw a rock at it, a pebble.
Oticon not really useful when you can't fight at this moment in time, and that's going to be Misfortune taking the top inner turret. So a bunch of extra gold going into Gio and a lot of extra map control that comes with it, because look at the turrets here. You know, DRX don't really have any control over the map. They were able to get the mid turret, but like the outers and the top and bottom lanes are still up, as we're going to see a deep TP from Kingin.
Yeah, and once again, engage onto Leona is going to be the play.
Almost got him.
Dragon is losing interest. Kingin, I'm not sure about this one, buddy, as that blast code not going to work out as he's thrown into the wall. And yeah, it's like he was flanking, but then the rest of his team was like, was like thinking about going in and then goes out. They are taking it in turns.
You know, sometimes, okay, we're not done yet.
Yeah, the curtains. Okay, coming on through the... That was never going to land.
The idea there is, like, if I go in, maybe...
Oh, we fighting again.
Oh, God.
Who are we engaging on again, Wolf?
The Leona!
Oh, no! Okay, Sponge, can you actually get anything done? That equalizer, brilliant, but the Pulverize, even better. The Emperor's Divide one-ups even that, and they all go down. Nongshim finding a gorgeous angle in this team fight. Also able to take down the turret. Calix getting to work here.
We have some long death timers here. They're going to escort this minion. They want to try to push to really get into those Nexus turrets, and the Voidling comes out. They've got another wave coming, and also Andal is not going to be able to buy time.
Oh, and we're not going to call him out for engaging onto a Leona there, because the Leona engaged onto him.
Yeah.
The Wolves are also involved.
I think that they might just be able to end this, to be honest. 10 seconds on Lazy Feel. He's a Jhin.
I mean,
think this has done so.
Q and Calix are all here. This is just going to evaporate. There it goes. Nongshim, 3 games, but they are able to take down DRX in the end. And pretty impressive as far as the last team fight was concerned.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.